push, open and close.
Have a seat.
MUENGE NKWANYUO is my name, and I'm a makeup and a photographer. I'm a makeup artist and a photographer. And what will I say about myself? I am a woman of God, definitely. I have a lot of other things that I'm adding to my favor. I have other things I'm doing on the ground. I'm going to unveil them as time goes on. But I don't separate the two of them. I'm a makeup artist and a photographer together, so I call it a moi photographer. Well, for a woman, it's just okay. I have this thing I say, a woman is like a software. She can absorb so many programs. So I think I'm a definition of a woman. I'm trying to take in a lot that I can do. I'm still young. There'll be a time when I cannot do all of that, but now that I'm young, I want to do that. And it goes in relationship with the Proverbs 31 woman. There are lots of things that you have to be able to do. As a makeup artist, the one thing I say is makeup boosts our confidence, but it is not what makes us beautiful. Beauty is from within. But of course, you need to enhance your beauty with makeup. And for a photographer, I have loved pictures from way back because I still have memories of my sisters and I. And to me, it is capturing those moments that you may never have again. Freezing those moments that even your generation to come and will still have it. So that's one of the things that's keeping me in photography, because I want to capture moments for different families, different people. Sometimes when people have problems, like as a family we always have problems, but you pick a picture from when you were young and then you see that love, it brings a lot back to your mind, and it's definitely going to bring the people back together. Yeah, I get that question a lot. Honestly, I would say it has its pros and its cons. For instance, I will use a practical situation. I was supposed to shoot the family. They were ready for the shoot. But when the husband realized that he was a woman, he said, "Oh, a woman cannot shoot me." Okay, he said that and he didn't have the shoot. But other people were excited. Like sometimes, recently I was at a wedding and everybody was excited to say like, okay, a girl all dressed up for the event and she has her camera and she's taking pictures of the guys. So some people are really impressed by it. Some people actually walk up to you to encourage you. So I say that it has its positive and negative parts depending on the people. But so far so good. I think a lot of people have been encouraging. The particularity, okay? I'm capturing moments. I'm very particular about that. Capturing those moments that cannot be repeated. For instance, if you have your 25th birthday and we take pictures on that day, the day after cannot be the same day. So we have frozen that moment and it's going to stay like that forever. And we're also looking at bringing back to our homes. We have lost the tradition where during the festive season like this, one thing apart from the food was most families, I don't know in other towns, but I'm very sure most families on days like that had a family portrait. And those are pictures that we hold dear to up to today. Nowadays we have phones, granted, you can take pictures. But do you save those pictures? Do you even have time to go out and print it and stick it somewhere in the house? Okay, sometimes you say that you will do it, your phone gets missing, data gets missing, and you don't have them anymore. So we have come in to fill that gap. Because even in the years to come, I'm doing it in such a way that we're going to be saving the pictures, because sometimes people may lose important things, but we want to save the pictures such that even in 10 years, people can still come back to us and have those pictures. I actually worked for like 6 years and I had the opportunity to work in the tourism and event management industry. So photography has always been present, but sometime in 2014, I decided that I wanted to find myself. I came back from Mozambique, where I used to work, and I couldn't just work anymore. So I quit my job, went to Nigeria and did a makeup training. I did it alongside work. Then later on, I decided to quit fully and then went for the training. And that's it. Definitely, because it's true that I have this thing I say, we all have so many talents. You start off with one and then you give birth to the others. So I started off as a makeup artist. Then the need came to showcase my work. I happen to be very close to so many professional photographers, but it will take them forever to give you pictures. So last year, I decided to buy a camera, not knowing what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, but I decided to buy a camera for my birthday. When I bought it, before it came through, I just went online and I was reading. So I read. By the time the camera came, I was able to use it to practice, and I still say that every day I learn. And for me, I will fail, I will fall, make my mistakes, but I will still wake up. And it goes for me because whenever any woman does makeup, the next thing she wants to do is to take pictures. So now my space is makeup photography. Once I'm done with the makeup, she's sure that she's going to have professional pictures. And it also goes to another thing that I'm very passionate about, children photography. Newborn, babies. I'm dealing with women. These are the mothers to these children. And that's the only way you can have access to children. Not children, they're very close to their fathers, but if I want to shoot children, I'll definitely have to talk to the mother first. So you see, the makeup, I'm in contact with the mothers who want their own pictures, and of course it starts involving their children, then they're more interested in it. So to me, it goes hand in gloves.
OCHS. Open and close.
Have a seat.